What's good? What's good? It's the one and only, but what do I know? Boxing coming back at y'all with another one, man. So we got O'Shaquie Foster and Stephen Fulton in the news, right? Now this too is pretty much all but finalized. The deal, a fight between these two for O'Shaquie's 130 pound. I think he has the WBC title at 130 pounds. So this would give Stephen Fulton a chance to become a 3 division champion. All right, he unified at 122, became made a pit stop at 126 and became the WBC champion. Now he's moving up to 130. All right, now listen, this is a fight that I did not see coming. It's kind of throwing me off, so I really don't know how to make a prediction for it, but I will give just my a slight insight on it. And after this article or whatnot, let's go ahead and get into the article, and I'll talk about my prediction and who I think will win this fight. It's just a weird fight, bro, because I just did not see this going. I didn't see this happening, bro. But let's talk about it. All right, so shout out to BoxingScene.com. It says O'Shaquie Foster versus Stephen Fulton in play for August 16th in Las Vegas. O'Shaquie Foster landed a high-profile assignment for his first defense of his second title reign. Boxing Scene has confirmed that Foster will next risk his WBC junior lightweight belt against 2 division titleist Stephen Fulton. Once officially signed, the bout is tentatively slated to land on the yet-to-be-announced August 16th PBC Prime Video pay-per-view event topped by Gervonta Davis, Lamont Roach in a rematch in Las Vegas. The Ring was the first to report that both sides agreed to a deal. Fulton took a step further on social media in a social media post on Tuesday. Fight signed, the reigning WBC featherweight title is stated, without revealing any other deals. The fight has been in the works for several weeks. Three officials with intimate knowledge of talks stated that only a few lingering details remain before making it 100% official. However, all involved parties are not only confident of matters of reaching that status, but expect a formal announcement within a week or so. TGB Promotions has a venue hold at T-Mobile Arena on the date. Though it's not yet confirmed as the final destination for the event, the story goes to publication. Houston's Foster, because Foster's from Houston, has the record of 23-3 with 12 knockouts. Will fight for the first time since he ran his WBC 130 pound title from Rob Consancho last November 2nd in Verona, New York. If you guys don't know, that was a rematch to a fight that he really should have won, but whatever. The rematch saw the 28-year-old Foster prevail for split decision less than 5 months after he lost the belt to Consancho in that exact fashion. His upcoming showdown versus Fulton, who has the record of 23-1 with 8 knockouts, marks the return to PBC platform where he claims his first belt. Foster soundly outpointed the then-beaten Ray Vargas to win the WBC junior lightweight belt in February 2023, meeting the San Antonio, Texas. The two successful defenses followed before the highly questionable defeat to Consancho last July 6 in Newark, New Jersey. Vargas failed to bid to become a 3 division titleist, did not cost him the WBC featherweight belt. An injury, however, ended his reign as the downgraded to champion in recess. The full version of the belt was given to Brandon Figueroa, who Fulton effortlessly outpointed to win the title in their February 1st rematch. And a lot of people, including myself, I have to say, thought Brandon Figueroa was actually going to beat Fulton in the rematch. Philadelphia's Fulton became a 2 division titleist with arguably the most impressive to date. A clear unanimous decision on PBC pay-per-view show from T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas. It marked Fulton's second straight win, both which came at the featherweight after a July 2023 knockout loss to Naoya Inoue to end his unified WBC WBO junior featherweight title reign in Tokyo, Japan. The win was also a repeat feat for Fulton, and in a more dominant fashion than the first meeting. In November 2021 WBC WBO unification bout between unbeaten 122-pound titleists saw Fulton prevail via majority decision in their fight of the year contender. Fulton's bid to become a 3 division titleist will also mark his 3rd straight fight in Las Vegas and 4th overall. Foster will fight in Vegas for the first time in his 13-year career. All right, so let's talk about it. Now, if you want me to be 100% honest, I thought that what's the dude's name that beat Oscar Valdez that stopped him? I think he was just in some kind of confusion with his fight. Emmanuel Navarrete. I thought O'Shaquie was gonna get a fight with him. He even came out here to Phoenix to watch the fight with him and Valdez or whatnot. So I thought that was the angle that he was going to, but I just did not see him making a fight going with Stephen Fulton. Now, obviously, Stephen Fulton who's mainly had most of his career 122 pounds. Like I said earlier, he made a pit stop to 126, and he had 2 fights at 126, I believe, but one fight he really did not look good in, which I thought he was regressing in his career. So I thought Brandon Figueroa would probably get the better of him. But boy, was I wrong. Was I really wrong? Because he handled Brandon Figueroa with ease the second fight. So now he's moving up to 130. All right. Now, obviously, I think Stephen Fulton has more. He's the smaller guy, but he has more in his arsenal. Like, Stephen can box and he can bang. He's proven that, right? O'Shaquie doesn't have that much in his arsenal. As a matter of fact, he's almost one-dimensional. He's just a really good boxer or whatnot. Well, I don't want to say he's not one-dimensional. Don't let me not say that. He's not one-dimensional, but I don't know. This is a weird fight. I always am very skeptical of picking a smaller fighter moving up to a weight class because I don't know what that weight has, or I don't know how that weight is going to affect them. But in this situation, like I said, it's a difference between like a Terrence Crawford moving up to Canelo Alvarez to fight a Canelo Alvarez than it is for a Stephen Fulton to move up to fight O'Shaquie. Now, O'Shaquie, while he's a good fighter, I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm gonna lean on Stephen Fulton. I just think Stephen Fulton has been. I think he's more seasoned than O'Shaquie. Shaq is not a bad fighter. Don't get it twisted. But I just think that honestly speaking, I just think that Stephen Fulton he's just. I don't know if I would want to say more of a veteran. But he definitely has the experience in his hand. And again, I just think he has more in his arsenal. So it should, but I mean, that's just crazy because I don't even know. I don't know how Stephen would just do at 130 pounds. I mean, I would believe that would be his cap level because, I don't think it would be smart for him to try to move up to 135. Matter of fact, let me see what fights are up at 130 pounds if he can get past Shaq, because obviously we saw what happened last weekend with Caleb Plant. I was clearly wrong on that aspect, so it's not a fact that he can get past Shaq, because Shaq can box, but I believe he would win. But let's see who's up there at 130 pounds. I want to see like the competition that's there. So he got Eduardo Nunes, Raymond Ford's trying to fight him. That's a good fight. Raymond Ford is another one, big name. Lamont Roach. Oh, I forgot about you got Lamont Roach. You got, Mark Masayo. You got Rob Konsanko. Yeah, you got a few names up there. He has a few names at 130 pounds. I would have preferred him to, he could have, if he would have stayed at 126, he could have fought like a Ray Vargas. I think he would have towed Ray Vargas up, though. I ain't gonna lie. Elijah Pierce, they've been going at it. Him and Elijah Pierce been going at it. Angelo Leo, Nick Ball. Those are all winnable fights for dude. I don't know why he don't stay. Maybe he just can't make 126. But it's all good. I mean, I'm looking forward to this fight. Hopefully they'll put that on a card. The Tank Davis versus Lamont Roach rematch. I'm looking forward to that. I also want to see when they're gonna let my boy Gary Antoine Russell fight again too. I mean, I want to see him fight. He doesn't need to be waiting. I heard he got a mandatory coming up. So, anyways, man, I'm excited for this fight. It's an interesting fight. Just I just didn't see this coming, but it's very interesting. Let me know what you guys think. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. Who do you see winning this fight and how? You know what I'm saying? So I want to hear somebody break this fight down because I just did not see this coming. But anyways, like, comment, subscribe. But what do I know?